my device hanged, so I've posted. This is the second part of the video. So I was trying to give us the market structure on 1 hour time frame. This is higher high, higher low, higher high. Oh no. Let's go again. Let's go again. So let's go higher high, higher low. This is 1 hour time frame. Higher high. Let's just say this is higher low, higher high, higher low. Then this lower high. Market structure shifted. Lower low, lower high. This impulsive move, lower low. Are you seeing it now? Lower low. Let's say this lower high. Give us a lower low. Then temporarily shifted structure. This shift of structure, you have to understand that this shift of structure is to come and mitigate this demand zone, this other block here. I'm going to explain that now briefly. Are you seeing it now? But our overall bias is bearish. I told us in some of my videos that there are relative equal lows here that market wants to come and grab the liquidity here. So this serves as a draw on liquidity or magnet. When market sees relative equal highs or lows, market wants to come and grab it. Are you seeing it now? So higher low. Are you seeing it now? Higher high. I was supposed to enter this. I entered this trade yesterday, but it didn't really get to where I wanted it to enter and get to. Are you seeing it used from the first part of this video? I showed you where it used to drop. Then it did this. So overall, I'm expecting two things are possible. I'm expecting price. I'm in a trade here, expecting price to come, maybe not fully down, but I'm still expecting price to come up, use this particular place as internal liquidity. I want it to tap inside there and drop. Please, if I'm too complex, anything you want me to explain, type it in the comment section. I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to make another video because of you and break it down. Okay, so I'm in this cell. So let me go to this 1 hour time frame. Let me go to 15 minutes time frame. So now even on the one hour time frame, let me clear some things you don't, if you doubt something. If you think, okay, we have shifted structure to the buy side, and that you are buying, you can't even buy at all these spots. The place you want to buy will be around here. This is where there is a breaker. I just trade with one way. I am looking for breakers. That's what I use for my entry. At a point of interest, I'm looking for a breaker. That's what I use, breakers to mark my point of view. So if I want to take a buy, if I want to anticipate a buy here, which I'm not going to do that. If I want to anticipate a buy here, this is where I'm going to mark this particular breaker. This is a breaker here. Okay, there's one here, but not really a breaker like that. Are you seeing it now? So this is what I'm seeing as a breaker, because I'm not taking this as a low. Are you seeing it now? I'm not really taking it as a low. So I'm going to be marking this particular one, this gray candle. I'm going to, okay, let me point at what I want to mark now. So I'm going to be marking this last gray candle before market gave us this down push that broke this structure. This is the breaker block. Why is it the breaker block? It's supposed to be another block, but market came back and traded above it, so it becomes a breaker block. So that's what I'm looking out for. Simple and short. I've traded other complex stuffs before and other things, but I resorted to this, and this is very simple for me to understand. I believe if you continue watching, it will be simple for you to understand. So if you'd want to take a buy, this is a good place to take a buy, and you can see that price even gave a gap here. So this is a place that's like in this 1 hour time frame now. If it is for a buy, this point is where you will choose as your point of interest. This is where you'll be choosing as your point of interest if you are going in for a buy. Are you seeing it now? So, but that's not me. I'm not buying this trade. I'm not buying this market yet until at least this liquidity is cleared. Depending on what market is showing me, in market you can see a buy, you can see a sell, depending on how you are seeing it, and then depending on how you get in and get out. Are you seeing it now? If you overstay your welcome in the market, it will take away the profit, the little profit it has given you. That is if it doesn't even take away your own capital and join. Are you seeing it now? So let me delete this. Since I'm not looking at it, but I don't want to expatiate on this. So let me go to 15 minutes time frame. I just want to show us why I took the trade that I'm taking now. Okay. So right from today, I was not with my devices. If not, this market I would have. Please don't do this again. Please don't do this again. So today I one thing I look out for when I'm taking my trade is clarity. I want it to look clear without any doubt. So once my setup looks clear to me without any doubt, I take it. Are you seeing it now? So opening today, you see this point. I was not with my devices. I'm going to be honest, I was not with my devices throughout today. If not, maybe I would have entered this trade here for a buy. It would have given me a little buy. I believe I would have still lost because I would want to hold it. But since my bias is not a buy, now what guides your trade? It's not that you'll not be seeing setup in everywhere. You'll be seeing opposite direction. You'll be seeing, are you seeing your bias? You have to be confident and patient enough to allow trades, to take trades based on your bias. If you are believing that the market is going to sell, don't take the buy setups you are seeing, except you have very strong reasons to see that market is shift as is a buy. Are you seeing it now? But like this is AUD USD. If I look at GU and EU, they are corresponding. These are following brother pairs. I see that I'm not seeing any reasonable buy there. So and this one too, I'm not seeing a reasonable buy. I'm not seeing a good draw on liquidity. I'm not seeing anything. I'll just go for my sell. I see whether it ends up as a win or as a lose. Are you seeing it now? So on this trade now, there is a breaker block here. This is not even a breaker block. Did it break any little high here? Yes, this is a breaker block. This one is supposed to be a breaker block, but it is not because it's not clearing any. It didn't clear this. So what I just came straight to look at is this. This is where my eyes came straight to because it swept this liquidity, and because of the timing. Now I guess why this market was choppy here throughout yesterday. It was accumulating. It didn't move the way it should move. Is because today was NFP news, and before NFP news, usually markets just accumulate. There's NFP news some few minutes ago. PPI news event was just released. The data was released, so that's why markets did not do anything. Are you seeing it now? So all those news have been released. They are over. But before this second news, after NFP news, I saw this setup. Are you seeing it now? I saw this particular breaker block. Are you seeing it now? Let me mark it. It's that simple. Please, if anything confuses you, please let me know. Okay. So I saw this this particular black candle, and I saw that it swept liquidity, and I saw that market came back to and closed below it. Are you seeing it now? So I saw this as a very good place to look for my sales. So this is 15 minutes time frame. Let me mark that since you can also see it on the 15 minutes time frame. Good. Don't forget that there's, in trading, everything is possible. Don't forget that there's also a possibility of market coming above, yes, using all these guys as liquidity to sweep this. That possibility is also there. Are you seeing it now? That's why you have risk management. Anything you are thinking, you cannot think is 100%. Are you seeing? You at every trade, you should risk what you are comfortable to lose, so that your mind will not be shaking. If someone that is doing something wrong, that will be scared in a trade. Are you seeing it now? But if you're not doing something wrong, you just take it. You know that anyhow, you're not losing too much. So that's my point of interest on 15 minutes time frame that I just drew now. This particular one. Okay. So let me go to 5 minutes time frame. I usually look for my setup on 5 minutes time frame. Now this is 5 minutes time frame. Are you seeing it now? This is usually what I like to see when I'm taking my trades. Are you seeing it now? I want to see, let me show you what I want to see at the right time. I want to see a shift in market structure. Look at it. Higher high, higher low. Let's just say this is higher high. Are you seeing it now? Then it kept ranging. I'm looking, what I'll be looking for is once I see something like a sweep of liquidity, something like this. Market came here, swept liquidity to the upside, and then came down, shifted structure. And in shifting that structure, once I see that there's a gap, it leaves a fair value gap. And so, market is ready to sell at the right time. When the market is at, let's say, London, the busy hour of London session or the busy hour of New York session. Once I see this, I'm ready to take my sell, whether I win that trade or not. Once I see a sweep in market, sweep of liquidity or market, that once I see this sweep of liquidity to the upside for a sell, break of structure with a fair value gap. Once that thing comes down, whatever this black candle becomes a breaker block, you can see how powerful it is. Once I see this, I'm ready to take my sell. Okay, I'm just ready to take my sell. So that's exactly how I enter my trades. So you can see this on this markup was this particular markup was on the 15 minutes time frame. I just did it, right? So let me refine. Let me now go to 5 minutes time frame. Let me go to 5 minutes time frame. 5 minutes time frame now. This is the breaker block. This last black candle. Are you seeing it now? And usually if it will go, you can see it left gap. There's a gap there. So this last candle is what I'll use to take my entry. So I mark this last black candle. Beautiful. Are you seeing it now? Then I put my tool here. I didn't see this enter this trade. This is internal range liquidity, but even if you put it, you will still not lose the trade, most likely. But if you lose, it's still possible. It's still part of trading. Are you seeing it now? Then I'm going in for a 1:5 because I'm even sure this particular one will not hold. That drawn liquidity that I showed us, those relative equal lows that are below, the relative equal lows that are below here are strong. They are strong magnets that will attract price to continue going down. Are you seeing it now? So this is how I got to enter the trade. See, this is simple. Just use breaker blocks. If you just understand what breaker blocks is. Let me tell you what you just need. Understand market structure, how to draw market structure properly. I have a video on it. Understand directional bias. Where is the market likely to go? Once you can, and you understand my directional bias from being able to draw, to understand market structure. Are you seeing it down? Order flow. Once you have done that, just use what I'm showing you. Breaker blocks and then timing. Do it at the right time. Don't go and be entering trades when banks have closed in that particular currency. Are you seeing it now? Like me, I choose the London session, the busy hours of the London session and the busy hours of the New York session. My trades will not take time to play out. I'm just giving you something people pay a lot of money for. You can see the channel looking very somehow. It does not look anything special. But if you pay attention, don't look how the video is looking. Just pay attention to the details here. Any question you have, let me know. I'm going to break it down for you. You don't need to spend any money on any course anywhere. You have gotten all the, see what I've just done in this video and previous videos. That all you need. And then train your eyes to master seeing these things. With time, that's all you need. And then with time, you train your psychology and so many things. You read a lot of books. That's all. Okay. So please, I know you are finding value in this. If you don't understand it, watch, rewatch, ask questions. Then recommend it to others. And then click subscribe so that whenever I post a video, you see it. All right. Thank you.